Hi friends, this is a story I've never told to you, or maybe very few people have heard this. It's about my initial calling to chiropractic. Most of my friends in chiropractic school, Life University in Marietta, either were from a chiropractic family, they were second or third generation chiropractors, or it was one of my friends who maybe had an injury in college or high school and got turned on to chiropractic that way. For me, it was literally a calling. I was in homeroom in Franklin Square, New York, and it was my senior year, and I'm in homeroom, and I'm thinking about what I want to do. What do I want to do in life? What's going to be my profession? I knew I liked the sciences, and I knew I wanted to help people. A little voice in the back of my head said, "Why don't you be a chiropractor?" And my response was, "What's a chiropractor?" I literally did not know. And I had to research it. And once I researched that it was the largest natural healing profession in the world and did not use drugs or surgery, I was like, yes, that's what I want to do. So I went to the college in my hometown, basically, and which had a 98% success rate on its students entering medical school, just as a side point. I went to see my guidance counselor that first day, and I said, "I want to be a chiropractor," and the guidance counselor said, "Why don't you be a real doctor?" And I said, "Okay." So I was pre-med all the way through college until my junior year, the end of my junior year. My friends were getting ready to take the medical school entrance exams called the MCATs. They were getting jobs in hospitals, and I hate hospitals. And I in no way wanted to sit for that exam. I didn't want to study for it. I didn't want to take it. So I was going to change my major to interior design. And luckily, my mom said to me, "No, you are going to graduate. Just graduate." So that's what I did. But I was floundering because I had a degree in biology, which you can't get a job with a degree in biology. The only thing that a degree in biology is good for is more education. So I couldn't get a job. I went back to the bank that I was working at when I was in college. And I was at home one day, and I was the only one at home, and one of my mom's friends stopped by. And my mom was at home, so she and I chatted for a few minutes, and I caught her up with what was going on with me, and I was completely depressed at that point because I had zero direction, had no idea what I wanted to do. And she said to me, "Well, you know what? I'm on my way to see my chiropractor. Why don't you give him a call?" And by that time, I had completely forgotten about chiropractic. I went to see this chiropractor in town, and I got a 10-minute tour of his office, and I thought to myself, this is what I want to do. I didn't even see him work on a patient. I just knew this is what I want to do. Just to be sure, though, as I continued to work at the bank, I volunteered at a chiropractic office, a different one, in town. I would go every Friday afternoon, and this chiropractor who went to Life University would talk to me about the power that made the body heals the body. Healing comes not from outside in, as in drugs, it comes from inside out. How the nerve system controls and coordinates everything in the body. But if the nerve system is interrupted because of a misalignment of the spine, there is no way your body can heal. So simple. The simple tenets of chiropractic, but so profound. And because of him, I went to Life University in Atlanta. So I truly had a calling to chiropractic, which I was in. I worked for a practice for 3 years after school. I opened my own practice, which is celebrating 30 years this year. So I've been in practice for 33 years total. I loved and I love adjusting patients. I've loved running a business, but now there is something different that is calling me very distinctly. Not only is it to pass the legacy on to my amazing staff that has helped me to grow the practice, and honestly, my two managers are better business owners than business owners that I know, and they don't even own it yet. They're better at running a business than other business owners. My calling now is to reach more people, and the masses of people. Obviously, I can't put my hands on them to do what I've done for 33 years, but there are simple but profound health practices that every human needs to at least be exposed to. And they are such minute changes in your everyday life, but can, again, have profound results for your health, your wellness, vitality, your happiness, your joy, your connection with other humans. And I feel very called to do this. So that will be our coursework. We have current coursework now that we'll be launching. It is the book, which is my affectionate working title for it, the book. And I want you to be part of it. So each week I will post a video about what's going on. It might be a snippet of things that that is part of my day-to-day, that will be part of the book, that will be part of my teaching. It could be the actual book process itself. It could be when we're launching and a momentum launch runway into launch for a course. And all the little things that have changed since I wrote a book in between 2018 and 2020. And I hope you enjoy the behind the scenes look, and I hope you support me in this next endeavor to reach thousands and improve the lives of millions just by getting back to being humans. I know it sounds crazy, but I'll explain more as we go. Bye for now.